Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for tuning in to another detailed action figure review. Today we're diving into the brand new Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Symbiote Suit Spider-Man featuring Tobey Maguire, or as many fans affectionately call him, Bully Maguire. In this review, we'll take an in-depth look at the premium sculpt and deco of this highly anticipated figure. I'll also perform a quick kitbash and compare him side by side with the 2024 Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man from the No Way Home Retro Collection. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into it. This new Symbiote Spider-Man is a perfect reuse and repaint of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man body mold. Both figures share the same height, articulation, and overall frame. However, the most noticeable difference lies in the paint application and the spider emblem. Instead of the red and blue, the new suit is cast in solid black plastic with metallic silver web lines that gives it a sleek, glossy finish. The spider logo on the back is thinner with bent legs and a smaller abdomen, a nice nod to the film's accuracy. That sculpted logo even continues into the lower torso. The spider logo on the chest is easy to miss due to the surrounding webbing detail. The sculpted web lines continue inside the butterfly joints. Both figures have double-jointed pinless elbows and double-jointed pinless knees. The masks on both figures are identical in sculpt. Notable difference in the new Spider-Man is the outline of his white eyes are silver and the mask color is black instead of red. Comparing the Tobey Maguire heads. In my review of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I pointed out that the head sculpt looks like a older Tobey Maguire, similar to his Spider-Man No Way Home appearance. This new Spider-Man 3 version features a younger likeness channeling the iconic Bully Maguire energy. Hair color is another difference. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Tobey has brown hair while Bully Maguire sports jet black. Hasbro even added a bendable hair strap up front, great for posing but be gentle as it could snap if overbent. Both figure comes with a pair of web whipping hands, the same mold, just different color plastic. Unfortunately, that is the only pair of hands Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has. He comes with a right closed fist hand and a left open palm expressive hand. Spider-Man 3 or Bully Maguire comes with the same set of hands too. Same mold, just different color. With a higher price tag, Hasbro gave Spider-Man 3 or Bully Maguire an attachable Spider-Man Symbiote or Venom head. Unlike Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Bully Maguire comes with another set of hands to match the reused and repainted single hands. Hasbro gave Bully Maguire a left closed fist hand and a right open palm hand which exhibits more web-crawling like fingers position. In terms of the number of accessories, the new Spider-Man 3 Bully Maguire is the winner. As expected, with a higher price tag of an extra 5 USD, the Spider-Man 3 Symbiote Tobey Maguire Spider-Man comes with 6 hands in pairs, 2 heads, and an attachable Spider-Man Symbiote or Venom head. Later in the review, I will perform a kit bash. In the comments below, let me know at a slightly higher price point, $29.99 USD, does the accessories and the new Bully Maguire head justify the price? Was the comparison useful? If it was, I hope you give this review a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. For places where the figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below. Up next is a closer look at Bully Maguire.
I'm Juggernaut!
The new Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Symbiote Suit Spider-Man or Bully Maguire comes with 2 head sculpts, a Symbiote Suit mask head and a Bully Maguire head. Let's quickly take a look at the mask head. It is all black plastic with a textured basketball-like feel The shiny silver painted web lines are sculpted on. His white eyes are sculpted as well. Now, the real highlight, the Bully Maguire unmasked head. This is where Hasbro's premium design shines. With a pale complexion, printed sky blue eyes, and subtle facial shading to show under eye bags, it gives off a tired, slightly menacing vibe, just like the movie. The eyebrows are sharp, the lips are tinted just enough to look natural. Does not look like Tobey wearing a lipstick. And the detailing in the hair is on point. Since this is a reuse of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the neck cuts are visible. It's not articulated, it's just a cut. Even if this is a reused body, I'm glad that Hasbro sculpted a spider logo that is accurate to the movie. Especially at the back, it's really well done. It even continues inside the lower torso. The challenge of painting a textured body, this one has a basketball-like texture, is the lines are not cleanly painted with silver. There might be some missed spots or too much paint. The top of the boots are sculpted on, but a missed opportunity for Hasbro to put a hidden lower cap swivel. Bully Maguire comes with 3 pairs of hands. The first pair here is a pair of web whipping hands. It's all black plastic with sculpted silver painted web lines. These hands can hinge forward and back. The second pair of hands he comes with is a pair of closed fist hands. Same as the web whipping hands, these hands are all black plastic with sculpted silver painted lines. These hands can also hinge forward and back. Bringing the grand total to 6 hands or 3 pairs of hands is a pair of open palm expressive hand. This hand seems to be a wall crawling hand and it's brand new. It's not a reuse or repaint. It can hinge forward and back. The left one is a repainted open palm expressive hands wherein the fingers are more expressive. These hands can hinge forward and back. In my opinion, this is the gimmick of the figure. It is the brand new sculpted Venom head accessory or symbiote accessory. You have to remove the head of Tobey in order to attach this piece. Seeing how wide the hole is, you can use it for other figures and later I will perform a kitbash showing those. The positioning based on the product shots is some of the symbiote would be on his face while on the back there's no symbiote sticking to his back. Although the accessory is shaped like a hoodie, you cannot put Tobey's head inside or position it inside like wearing it as a hat. Moving it to the other side, this can work too, but most of the loose teeth are all on the back if you position it this way. Still, you cannot push Tobey's head inside the symbiote accessory. There are those teeth at the back. You can position the accessory like Venom is eating him from the back, but there is a large gap between the neck and the symbiote accessory. As mentioned a while ago, you can use the symbiote accessory for other figures. But first, let's take a look at the old Tobey Maguire head on the symbiote suit. The new Bully Maguire head on the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man body. I swapped one of the hands to black in homage to one of the Spider-Man 3 posters. Trying on the symbiote accessory to other Spider-Man No Way Home figures. Here we have Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man. It looks alright. I hope in the future we will get a chance to see this happen in the big screen. Andrew Garfield becoming the symbiote Spider-Man. Let me know in the comments below what is the best position for the symbiote accessory. Trying out the symbiote accessory to the current Spider-Man, Tom Holland. This is what he looks like. Even if he has a smaller body frame, it actually works, but notice how things are a little bit loose compared to the other two. In the MCU, it seems that Venom is doing a multiversal travel. How about bonding with Hugh Jackman? This is the old Fox 20th Anniversary X-Men Hugh Jackman in brown jacket. It looks alright. It's very tight because of the brown jacket. I do wonder, will this ever happen in the big screen? Because this already happened in the comic books as a one-shot. Trying out the Bully Maguire head on the Hugh Jackman body, it looks alright, but his head is so small and it won't peg in. I do not have a generic black suit body which came with Mr. Negative in a 2-pack, so I tried out another guy in a black outfit, which is Morbius. This one looks gothic Tobey Maguire, so it's a gothic Bully Maguire. Very 90s looking though. I know the neck is white. We can pretend that he's actually wearing a white turtleneck inside. In the comments below, let me know, is this a better Kitbash having a gothic Bully Maguire or a punk band member performing a comic book based Spider-Man Kitbash using the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man with the Peter Parker head? This looks alright. So it does work for comic book. Here is Bully Maguire's head on the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body, so that we can give him a comic book looking costume. Another comic book costume is the Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. This is what he looks like. A little bit large, but it's alright because Venom's body varies. I mean, whoever wears the symbiote suit can change the size of their body. But if you strictly want a proportional one, use the new Secret Wars Symbiote Suit Spider-Man because it is of the same height as Tobey Maguire or Bully Maguire. So there you can see the proportions are just alright. Just for fun, let's try out a movie Venom head on this brand new black suit body. It is really off. It's not proportional. It would have been cool if there was a smaller version of this head, but it should still be alright because Venom's size does change. The only black suit body mold I have in my collection is Tombstone. Unfortunately, he has a separate neck, so I cannot use this body, and it's a bit on the large size. The closest suited body I can use in terms of size and proportion is Professor X. Here is the Bully Maguire head sculpt on the movie Professor X body, and I think this really works. The blue suit works well with his blue eyes. One thing I missed out in terms of Kitbash is using the new Savage Land Professor X body for this new head sculpt. However, let's try other casual looking figures. For a comic book based Peter Parker body, Bully Maguire enjoying a cup of coffee in his brown jacket. This Peter Parker comic book based body mold is my go-to body for a casual look for male characters. If you found this Kitbash useful, hope you give this review a like. The new Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Bully Maguire action figure stands approximately 15.3 centimeters or 6 inches tall. According to IMDb, Tobias Vincent Maguire is about 5 feet 8 inches tall. So in 6-inch scale, this figure is slightly taller than his real-life counterpart, but still fits right with the rest of the Marvel Legends line. Hasbro Marvel Legends 6-inch scale size comparison beginning with MCU versions of Green Goblin and Sandman. Here is a what-if scenario if Bully Maguire came to the MCU. Besides the final swing suit Spider-Man Tom Holland and the Amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield. From the Deadpool Legacy Collection, Deadpool, and Hugh Jackman in his yellow tiger stripe costume. A size comparison with the comic book based Venom from the retro Spider-Man line and the movie Venom. Besides comic book characters Lady Mandarin Psylocke and recently reviewed first in YouTube Archangel X-Force. From the 6-inch scale comic book accessory wave, a teenage body mold Ultimate Miles Morales, and a regular size body mold Daken. I finally completed the action figure reviews of the Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave and I ranked them as well. And here they are. Male characters from that wave, Age of Apocalypse Gambit, Extreme X-Men Wolverine, X-Factor Cyclops, and Uncanny X-Force Nightcrawler from the Age of Apocalypse. For a regular teenage female body mold, X-23, and we have celebrating 85 years of Marvel, Warbird. Recently reviewed MCU figures, Jamie Foxx Electro, and Harrison Ford's Red Hulk. 1/12 scale size comparison, Medicom Toy Mafex Brown Costume Wolverine, and the best articulated Daredevil. Next up, we got the 6-inch scale Darna, the Philippines' very own Wonder Woman, brought to life by Halimo Sculptures and Loose Collector, and the Epic Hacks Red Sonja from Boss Fight Studio, still holding the record for the most viewed action figure review on my channel. Gorgeous but deadly ladies by the partnership of Executive Replicas and Loose Collector, Coppin Comics La Muerta, and Crusade Comics She. 6-inch scale Jada Toys Street Fighter Ladies, Cammy White, and the SDCC exclusive Next Level Deluxe Player 2 Chun-Li Pink version. Jada Toys Street Fighters, Ken and Guile. 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale size comparison, beginning with the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Rogue from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave and Marvel Select Rogue. 6-inch scale Retro Apocalypse and the 7-inch scale Marvel Select Apocalypse. Hasbro celebrating 80 years of Marvel Hulk and the 7-inch scale Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Immortal Hulk or the Rampaging Hulk. For packaging, Bully Maguire comes in a rectangular box with a window. You can see the figure and the accessories. At the bottom it says Spider-Man 3. On the side it says Spider-Man and an art of Spider-Man. A different art on the other side. Here is a short read-up. Pause right now if you want to have a read. Some warning, legalities, not for kids age 0 to 3. Consumer service info, made in China, and the barcode. On top is the Spider-Man 3 logo. Unboxing the new Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 3 movie. He comes with one plastic tray containing the figure and the accessories. At the back is a Spider-Man webbing design with some blue Symbiote Suit pattern or DNA pattern. Here is the figure and all the accessories fit on one tray. For articulation, his head can move from side to side easily. With the double dumbbell neck peg, he can look up that much. He can look down that much. His arms can extend that far. He can do a full 360 right here without any hindrance. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows, and he can reach that far. He has a wrist swivel. He has a butterfly joint. He can crunch forward that much, and he can crunch backward that much as well. Really good. He doesn't have a waist swivel, but he has an upper torso swivel. He can do a split, and he has a upper thigh swivel right here. Double jointed pinless knees, can kick far that back to his butt, can kick forward. His feet can hinge forward and back, and he has an ankle rocker. Now for my final thoughts on the Hasbro Marvel Legends Symbiote Suit Spider-Man based on Tobey Maguire's appearance in Spider-Man 3. The Bully Maguire persona became a cult favorite meme and pop culture icon, and Hasbro clearly recognized the opportunity to bring this version to life in action figure form. While the black suit is essentially a repaint of the red and blue Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Hasbro did not take any shortcuts here. They gave this version a newly sculpted movie-accurate spider emblem, plus thoughtful paint apps and accessories. One of the most fun aspects of this figure is the potential for kit bashing, swapping heads or hands with other Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figures or other Spider-Man figures for custom displays or poses. So should you pick up the Marvel Legends Bully Maguire Spider-Man? If you're a big fan of the Spider-Man movies, Tobey Maguire, or just want an iconic movie version of the symbiote suit, then yes, this is a great addition to your collection. But if you are a casual collector or working with a limited budget, you might want to prioritize other figures first, unless Tobey's version of Spider-Man holds a special place for you. Personally, although I mainly collect comic book-based X-Men and Spider-Man figures, I do review quite a few MCU releases as well. In fact, I reviewed the Tom Holland Final Swing suit from No Way Home movie first, and that was one of my most viewed videos after Deadpool dethroned him. So, if you haven't seen those reviews yet, be sure to click the playlist in the top right corner of the screen. I hope you found this review helpful, especially the comparison segment. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this review with your fellow collectors or Spider-Man fans. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.